Hi guys! I was just saying to Faye that I look like a giant today because she's in her flats.
I know, I'm in my flat doing
I'm not actually
I'll show you later.
I'll just stand back here.
If I go there,
then
there you go, now I'm a giant. That's
done.
cool.
Done.
Well done.
Alright, so today we've been really excited for today. So it is one of our all-time favourite styles, as you know if you're a watcher. It is our blogger shirt, but in a new fun way.
See, blogger top.
Love it.
And blogger cuffs too, you know, our fabulous blogger cuffs, yep.
Can you spot the difference though? Who knows what's different?
Arrow pointing down. It's a big shirt, look, and it's long, and it's cool. Yes, and it's silky.
Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. So the big shirt trend is a really huge one. You may or may not have seen a lot of like influencers, magazines, you know,
everyone's
all
there.
fashion people.
Go up and show the colours while we're talking about it. Yeah, so it's not a dress. I mean, I can wear it as a dress, but you know, I'm only 5 foot. Everyone can wear it as a dress, but it's going to be short on you, or shorter than me, and it comes in these fabulous colours. And just note this beautiful steely grey, one of the new trendy colours, this beautiful khaki, again one of the new trendy colours, and black, basic black because it's cool.
Yeah, so they're very neutral tones, which I think is key when you're wearing a shirt this big, because say if it was a bright peach,
yeah, you're not going to do it, are you?
You're not going to be able to do it as much.
These are easy to wear.
So easy, and like the way you want to wear this is treat it just like it is a blouse. Obviously you can do no pants under because it is quite long, and if you are tall, check it out on our model who's over 6 foot, so that'll give you the spectrum of where the hemline will land. But in general, we're loving it with a pant underneath, which is why I had mine tucked before, because I want to show you what it's
and it's
like
sort of just above the knee for most people, okay? I've got my above the knee boots so you can tell.
Alright, so first up, let's talk about, we're going to show you all the different ways you can wear it.
I brought some boots in so I can show you how I will wear this look. Love it with this chain around the neck. This is one of our chain belts. It's the one with the silver tassel, so it's gold and silver together. Wrapped it around once and just left it hanging down, because that is a fabulous trend coming. You'll be ahead of the trend if you do that. But you know, it's very slimming, it goes between your boobs, it just hangs straight and creates vertical lines, and it usually brings the eye up next to your face, which is what we all want. Okay.
So the kind of shapes that would suit particularly is that your apple and your strawberry.
I dare say this would look amazing on strawberry shapes. Anyone with biggish boobs and broad shoulders, best of all. But really, you know what? It's going to look good on everybody, because it's going to land on most people on your waistline, where there's going to be a bit of a focal point there. But not only that, it's actually slimming right down there. So even the apple shape, I was going to say perhaps not the apple shape so much, but I think it cuts it down, brings it in. It brings the eye into a waistline. That's really what it's doing. So it gives you that shape. Nice.
Right. And the other thing is, if you are an apple shape, the thing I really love about this dress is that it is, I mean, I wouldn't say it's fitted over the bust, but it shows where your bust is, and then it kind of very gradually flows out from there, but it's flattering. It's not like you look like you're wearing a big tent at all.
It's got shape, it's feminine, it has shirt tail hem. It's kind of sexy as well.
It's very sexy.
And it does have pockets, which we love.
Awesome.
Okay, so now I thought we'd launch into how to wear it with different boots to start with, yeah?
Definitely.
So I'm going to, I should really show you these boots actually before I take them off. I'll take one off and then I'll show it to you. They are elastic, cool, funky boots. I bought them in Hong Kong again, so you probably can't get them, but they are elastic and they're fun with a bit of a wedge.
And a bit of a peep toe.
And a bit of a peep toe, that's right.
Cute.
I thought they were really cute. So I'll take them off and then I'll launch into my, what are those things called? The
combat boots?
Combat boot. You've seen these before. I did say last winter they were going to be in this season, and they are.
And there's a lot of different versions you can get. We have shown you some in videos in the past. These are actually, most of these are Faye's personal shoes, but if you look up combat boot, you'll get the gist of what it is, and that's one of the newest shoe trends that's coming out. Obviously sneakers are amazing, and all the shoes we've told you about are still really on trend, but this is a new one.
Oh,
I love it.
How cool do I look? I love. You know what? You get the right combat boots, and they look really
they're
cool.
hot.
There you go. This is how I would probably wear it. Not so much the all black. I think this is pretty funky town.
Super cool. Super cool.
So a bit of a chunky look, because it gives me an edgy look. For someone more feminine, you probably won't go for this style of boot, but you would probably go more for this style of boot, which is too big for me, so I won't try it on. you probably do this kind of boot for a more feminine shape. And if you're a little bit of a classic, it's not an edgy person, it's a fun person. Who's this? An edgy.
What is that? I think it is
This is just cool boot.
It's a very
classic.
stylized.
Very stylized boot.
I mean,
And
with
white
your
boots
black
are
dress.
actually a thing for this season. So
Very
I'll just
cute.
put them sideways so you can get the idea of how
And
they would look.
Doesn't that make the black dress suddenly look so different? And all we've changed is the style of boot. So in this sort of occasion where you're wearing such a feature piece, it's a lot about your accessories that are kind of transforming your look into one way or another, because it's not edgy anymore. Now it's actually quite classic, but in a really nice way.
Thank you, it's classic, perfect.
It's almost elegant.
Yes, we thought we'd do the fun thing with cowboy boots as
Cute.
well. I'll show you sideways and then we'll do the front on thing because that's quite funky too.
Very cute.
I like that. This is probably a bit more classic. It's got a bit of a classic shape to it, hasn't it? And cowboy boots, let's face it, they really are classic. They go in and out of fashion, but they're really always around, aren't they?
Totally. And I think that's a great everyday casual shoe to wear with this dress. The one thing we didn't grab is a sneaker. A white lace-up
Ooh,
sneaker
yes.
would be so good with this, whether
Well-
you're doing jeans under it like me,
Yeah,
or
right.
bare legs as well.
I
Because this
do-
time of year you might still want to play around with bare legs.
Yeah, I do have my sneakers.
Oh, perfect. Sorry, I didn't see them.
Yeah, so I'll show you with my sneakers. They're not your classic white, but I don't see why you can't do your classic white. I
White
think
will look
that
amazing.
it would look quite amazing, but I do love it with these as well. These are my fabulous stand. You see that looks cool.
Yeah, it
Looks
does.
cool.
It looks cool. This is
I'll
like
show
your
you.
awesome guy. Like even if you're just going up the street, you're going somewhere cash, but you want to look in style. I think you've got to ditch the necklace.
Yeah, now with these it doesn't go, does it? So I'll ditch the necklace, but I want to show you what else I've got here, which I think really works very well up this end with a blogger shirt under. That is when I like these sneakers.
Love it.
I think
Absolutely
that
love
really
it. Mm-hmm.
highlights the fact that I've got a sneaker on, and it's sort of a bit of colour on my face, and it looks really lovely with a blogger underneath. So there's a blogger with another blogger over the top. I've just got a cat sleeve blogger underneath.
Yeah, it's cat. But there's also camis,
Many
blonde
colours,
camis. And you
yes.
can do any cami underneath this. You can change up the colour. Pick a colour that you love or that really suits you, and that's when you can, especially with the black, you can layer black over anything if you want that strong pop. But otherwise you're going to have to sort of judge which ones might go underneath the others. But even a white would look just as striking if you are more classic.
And I don't know if you know, but we were so ahead of our time with this slouchy bag. The quilty bag that is so in now. I guess we just, like I said, ahead of our time. Perfect with this,
Really
and I
cool.
love it with the sneaker. In fact,
Love
this is
that.
how I
That's
wear
super
it.
cool.
This is how I'd wear it.
Very,
I think.
very cool.
Even though I love the boots with it, I think this is how I'll end up wearing it.
Totally.
So your slouchy bag, I mean, going shopping, I went shopping with my granddaughter yesterday. Did you see the post? I don't know if you did, so I'll tell you. She said, when I asked her to pick out something funky for me, she said, well, first you have to get rid of those wrinkles in hair.
She's 6.
Yeah, she's 6, going on 7. Well, she's nearly 7. Yeah, but this, I think she would approve of.
She would definitely approve
Definitely
of that.
not the wrinkles in the hair, but this she would.
Oh,
This
that's
is
funny.
fabulous. So look, love this. I think that's probably enough on this dress now.
It
You
is.
think?
Well, I do
Love
want to see it with a blazer
Oh.
though.
Actually,
That's
the
last
blazer,
thing.
I'll leave the sneakers on with the blazer because I think
sure.
sneakers and blazer have a fantastic look all of their own, but I might just remove my armbands and see how I go.
I'll show you guys the armbands as Faye's putting that on. You all probably know our arm cuffs by now, just a stretchy elastic. They come in black as well as silver, come as a set. And all you do is this. Put it up anywhere on your arm, pull up the fabric to hide the band, and then you can have your, I actually like to turn my cuff back like that, and you can just put them anywhere, or, I mean, you could leave them down too, if you wanted to. So they're out of your hands, and just let it all slouch.
Now look, I've decided to, look, I will do it after because I think that's
Oh,
quite
I love
nice.
that. Oh my god, I'm obsessed.
Very classic.
Yeah, I love it.
I do like the cuffs turned back, even though showing the stripe of the blazer is fabulous, but I'd probably zhuzh it up again just because I do, you know.
And because you are on the short side, you have to, but
I
maybe
have
if
to
you've
do
got
it.
longer arms, then you don't have to.
And you can still add that bit of colour underneath.
I love that blazer done up though. I really
It's-
like it.
isn't
You've
it-
inspired me. I'm going to do this tomorrow.
Yeah, and it doesn't look fantastic with the sneakers on. I
So
don't think
cool.
this would work so well with any of my other looks, but today I think this sneaker
It makes
has
it
won
you.
the day.
But look, the sock boot, for someone who does want to be a bit more classic and isn't as out
Or
there.
just
and-
classic.
Yeah, that would look
Even
hot
wearing it to
too.
work, beautiful.
Gorgeous. Love it.
And don't be shy to when it gets a bit cooler, wearing tights under this dress.
Yes.
And with a knee-high boot or something like that. I think that would look really stylish. I don't have them here. Maybe as the season goes by, we'll show you how to do that look.
Yeah, for sure.
But
that's amazing. You look very cool.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
Thank
straight off
you.
the catwalk. But
straight off the
that little
catwalk. Did you hear that?
The little piece of
short
that.
girl's catwalk.
Our catwalk, the motto catwalk. All right, so I am now going to show you a few other looks. I'm wearing, it's sort of a slaty colour, but it's kind of like a bluish grey. So obviously you can wear it out, but I'm showing you guys worn with jeans. I am wearing our pull-on jean underneath. I'm wearing a size 10, and side note, you do have to give it a bit of a to get them on. But you need them like that because a tight pair of pants, you don't want them to fall down every time you're moving around. It's completely irritating if it's ever happened to you. So let them go up. They are so comfortable. The waistband has a gel elastic. It's very strong for recovery. So just don't get them and think, oh, they're too tight. Just really persist and get them on because they're not. They're really comfy when they're on. So what I've done is, you know, that's out. I'll show you back. And the average person will show a little bit more leg at the bottom because I'm a little bit short, but all I've done is, you know, grabbed a piece, picked up the bottom, so I've kind of folded it over, and I'm just going to put it into my waistband the tiniest little bit, and I kind of like it, as you can see it, like it's almost like I've got a big split up the side.
Nice.
Yeah, does that look good?
Looks good, really good. I love it with the jean under like that, and I think if you're going to wear a jean, you might as well show off a leg. I think,
totally.
And really hitch it up.
It can be quite flattering. Now I want to show you a bit of an edgy look, and I know my shoes don't match, but these are the shoes I've got for today. With our biker jacket over the top. Because I think these two colours...
I love it with the bike. I love the green and blue. Well, it's really a slaty grey blue. Gorgeous colour. Very trendy at the moment. Very trendy.
And I'm going to take my armbands off because I really want to show you guys how you can peek it through.
There we go, thanks.
Alright, so let me just see that I'm put together.
Gorgeous. And
Like,
I
I
love
look
it.
edgy, right?
Yeah, I love what it does around your waist now with that jean. I think it's just very, very fashionista.
So, easy biker. What I'm going to do is unzip the sleeves because this is one of my favourite things about this jacket, and let my cuffs just hang out. Let them kind of hang over my hands. If you wanted to, though, you could certainly put your armbands on the outside of your biker if you chose to.
I think it looked good with the armbands as well. But I guess when it gets cold, you want them both long, don't you?
Exactly.
And it's quite acceptable. I was wondering whether we should roll your jeans up just one more cuff. Can I do that?
Yeah.
I want to do that. Just to show a little bit more of your shoe. That's better. I prefer that. Have a look in the mirror here. Yeah, nice. I think that sets it off a bit better.
Totally. And I actually wish I was wearing a white sneaker.
Oh, yes.
These shoes probably aren't the best shoes to wear. They're just my go-to. But if I had on a white sneaker or even a combat boot, this outfit would be amazing, wouldn't it? And
It
then I'll
would
get
look
my bag.
amazing. I was going to say, none of these shoes are what you're saying.
No,
but
they're not. Sorry, guys. But you guys can probably get the gist.
Yeah.
I mean, even like this.
There is with this bag, I just want to say a little bit more. I mean, it is a marked-down bag now because we've had it for a while, but don't let that deter you thinking it's going out of style. It's actually really in style, and you can wear it like this and like this as well.
Yeah, that's
It
awesome.
is really quite stylish just having it as a slouch bag.
Yeah,
just
that's
thought I'd
right.
put that in because I didn't say it before. Do you feel the same?
100%.
Yeah.
And just take
Gorgeous
note,
bag.
we're both wearing the same dress or
Oh,
shirt
the same
slash
outfit,
dress.
really, but how
And look how different we look.
do we look? Yes.
100%.
Especially if I had my blazer on, very different. It's a nice look.
And you can even, you know, if you want to, you can hold it like that as well.
Great shopping bags. I carried it around yesterday and put in all of my granddaughter's things and it filled it up, I can tell you.
Totally. All right, we've got one more colour to show you guys. There's a few guys
Actually, what I
talking in the
might do
background.
is
I'm
just
just going to
show
go
you.
away. Guys, hi, sorry.
We can hear you on TV here.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'll turn on the radio, sorry.
Oh, sorry, they've gone. You know,
Well,
it's
you
a
know,
tough
when
life,
it's
isn't it?
live, people forget. People get around here.
We're just talking all day long, so they don't even know.
They don't even
All right, so what are we doing now?
Okay, I thought before you slipped it on,
Sure.
over that dress, I thought I'd just show it with the black because with the yellow blogger under my dress and this over the top, it's got a totally different look again. And I do like this with sneakers. It's kind of casual, but down a little bit, whereas the blazer made it a little bit more formal. And I would just,
I really like it with a jumper.
I would probably just zhuzh this up. I can pull the cuffs out, but they're lost up there now. I didn't pull them down first, but you can easily do that. But I think this is quite a nice look, just with the black, and it's casual, and you've got your big black sneakers, you've got your shirt collar just there. It's so easy. I think this
So
is
easy to wear. So
yeah,
easy to
so,
wear.
you know, with a boot and just like this, I think it's got something.
Now that jumper here, this is our khaki jumper, and I've got to say, over the black it looks very grey, sort of a mid-grey, and I love it. But
Don't
now
mind it.
I'll put it now over the khaki.
Oh, you see the difference,
Because
yes.
this is the khaki colour. How nice is it? Oh, I just love it. It's probably one of my favourite colours. And I'm going to show it to you with this because it kind of changes the whole look of the knit. I think the key is here as well, guys, that you want to create all these different angles and layers. So if you're going to wear it out long like Faye's got, you really need to create a few different levels because it's much more flattering that way.
It's all the different levels sort of climbing up your body that makes you look more fashionista, but apart from that, it also gives you height. And because the layers are big, they kind of slouch down, so there's never a straight line going straight across, so it doesn't broaden you. It actually slims you down. Oh, totally different, and now it looks khaki.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It does transform the look. So you can always leave your cuffs hanging out like this, which I really, really love for winter. But in the meantime, if it's warmish or, you know, you're doing something and you don't want your cuffs, you know, hanging out over your hands, then you can always turn them back over the top of your jumper. Yeah, this is a really good match. These are like made for each other. And see how you've sort of got a slight angle there. You've got the scooped hemline, and you could, or you know, maybe you actually wouldn't be wearing jeans. You could be wearing anything, but I'd definitely do a sneaker again with this.
Yes, I think, look, I
Long
actually,
shoes.
hang on. Yeah, I think that the sneakers would look great, but I think those shoes, I actually love those shoes. But it just dresses it up, and I'm in favour of dressing up rather than dressing down, but I know that a lot of people just love sneakers and look awesome in
Yeah,
sneakers.
yeah, and comfy.
Yeah, and comfy. That's
These
right.
aren't that comfy.
Well,
That's all right. I'm
not
used
to go for a walk, but really, you wear sneakers.
Not when I'm walking to the supermarket, definitely not. All right, so you're doing the biker over yours.
Well, I'll do the biker because I thought just over a plain black dress,
Yeah, cute.
customers may just like to see
Some
how that
colour.
looks. Yeah, for colour.
Definitely.
And if you've got this biker, it's just something cool to have. And I'm going to leave the cuffs out like that
Yeah, cute.
because it has a bit of style to it.
It's all about how you zhuzh, guys.
Yeah, I hope you take that on board with what you're seeing here. And I quite like it. It's still with that blogger underneath. And I think now this says something
for
completely different. It's not formal. I've got a black cami under there too, by the way. It's not as formal as the blazer.
For
You
sure.
just throw it on.
This is really your edgy chick, isn't it? That's your more
It
funky
is.
girl. The blazer's
Funky
probably
girl.
your more classic girl, even though both very in fashion.
I wonder whether I would do it with the other boots, but I probably think these sneakers
No,
are the
I
best.
love the sneakers.
Yeah.
But actually, all the boots would go depending on your personality. So wherever you
Yeah, it's a
decide to
personality
invest,
thing, isn't it? Yes, that's right.
when we design our things, we make sure it's going to fit a lot of different personalities, and I suppose that's the point of today, so we can show you how to work it for you. I think
Okay.
we're done.
We're done. We didn't want to. Oh, I've already worn that. You've already worn this. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
we're done.
We're done. What do you think, ladies?
I hope
Let
you
us
guys
know in the comments.
definitely, and I hope you guys got some inspiration. Give it a try because our blogger style, as probably most of you know, is one of those things you can wear time and time again, and experiment with all the blogger camis that you may already have underneath to add that pop of colour, because you'll find that you've got so many ways you can mix and match.
And just one tip, which is something Laura and I are always inspired to do, is to at the end of the season, like you can say it's the end of the summer season now, we put in our inspirational gear for next summer. So if you're buying this sort of stuff, it's actually from next summer's range, so you'll be ahead of the trend.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd let you know that because that's one of these pieces.
It's all the oversized
Yeah.
shirts. All right,
Okay,
guys.
ladies,
See you
bye for now.
tomorrow. Bye.